Hej allihopa, då är vi på lagret hos BORA och vi ska göra en kort film hur man skär loss och sätter tillbaks en BORA-häll. Hello Magic.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Thank you for being with us here today, and thank you for preparing what you shall show us here. What do we have on the tools to use to do this?
To get rid of the silicone, we need a blade, knife, and suction. That's more or less what we need to start to take away the silicone and remove the cooktop from the worktop. So yeah, we can start. So it's not too much out, so we don't break it. And then we start from one of the corners, and then we drive the knife on the edge of the glass, pointing outwards.
Is there any risk or something to think about when you do this?
You need to be gentle and see so the blade it's all the time in the silicone, so it doesn't jump out. That's very important.
Okay.
It's for your sake and of course for the worktop and the glass of the cooktop. So we all the time pointing outwards and see so that the blade it's all the time in the silicone.
And, I can see you have the blade like 45 degrees.
Yes, more or less.
More or less.
And then we're doing the same thing but opposite. So we drive on the edge of the stone. And we need to feel that the pin of the blade it's going under the glass. Then we can remove the silicone.
Wow.
So that's the first step. Then we need one of those. Don't need to be exactly the same one, but strong subpopper. And then we try if we can get rid of it. If not, then we need to try adjust the blade a little bit longer and see far as we can go under the glass.
Yes. And sometimes we have some silicone under the hub as well, not.
Then it's a tricky part.
Yeah. And in this case, I think we have a little bit under the hub because, yeah, we're moving this demonstration unit in and out.
We can turn it and then we can start on one edge, for example. So.
Super.
So, there we go. That's the step one.
Step one, ready. Can you just pull it up with the...
Yeah.
Super. Thank you very much. And then we prepare for step 2.
Yes.
När vi sen byter glas så behöver vi naturligtvis inte göra rent glaset. Men om glaset ska tillbaks så är det rengöra glaset.
to clean the glass, we start same as we've been cutting away. We take it very gentle. First, the top edge of the glass.
Yes.
We take a fresh blade where it's very sharp, and we just drive gentle on the very edge, because that's the very important place for later on to proceed. When the glass is clean on this edge, we don't need to be that so much gentle anymore to get rid of the rest of the silicone.
A fresh blade on the knife.
Fresh blade on the knife, it's very important. And then you see the silicone gets off quite well. So you can see, guys, that the top edge it's free from silicone.
And you just feel the glass.
Yeah, absolutely. And same on other side. So then we take some paper. And some of the
word ethanol.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't drink that.
No. Then we clean the edge.
But I see you have some rest of the silicone.
Yes, that we get, as I said, that we get rid of, so we don't need to be that more gentle.
Okay.
But of course we remove that one. All those hanging pieces, there cannot be anything loose. Otherwise, when you put the fresh silicone, it might stay out like that. And of course, the result it's messed up. But what's most important is the top edge. So the top edge is absolutely
Top edge.
clean.
Yeah.
From silicone.
And the loose hanging.
Yeah,
of course,
those we of course we cut it away.
Yep. Super.
Good.
Då är vi tillbaka på del 3. Varsågod Magic.
So now I will show you guys how to install the cooktop. Right now it's already in the hole. First we open that hatch here, and there is a bag with installation parts. There is a distances to adjust the glass against the cooktop. In case we doing we call that flush mounting, which means the glass it's on the same level as the worktop. There is also like a foam tape. We using that one only when we do the installation. We call that top mounted, which is on the top of the worktop. Our case we mounting flashed, so we just using those bricks which are in 3 sizes: 2 millimeters, 1 millimeter, and 0.5 millimeter. And I have them here. So how we do? We, for example, take a 0.5 millimeter one, and then we put on the glass, and then we see if this one match with the worktop. If it's like that, then we just take tape off. So then we lift up the glass, and then we glue it under here. So, and then we check if the result is as we wish.
You check with a tool or just with a?
Yeah, you can check. For example, you can take a.
I can just say when he I den här påsen så finns det också det som elektriker behöver om du håller upp påsen där igen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. There is a lock for the electricity connections.
Yeah.
And there is a bridges if we for different electricity connections for different power. And yeah, there is also screw to screw on the lead.
Yeah. You have everything you need for.
Absolutely, there is everything you need for the installation.
Okay.
The level you can check with the blade like that. We can see that it's absolutely perfect now. Doesn't catch anywhere.
Okay.
You see here, it needs a little bit adjustment.
Yes.
Then we take another bricka, which is 0.5 millimeter.
And you said you have 0.5 millimeter,
1 millimeter and 2 millimeters.
Okay.
And of course we can stack them on. So if we need 1.5, we just glue them on top of each other.
Yes.
Yeah, it's more.
And do you put one in each corner, or do you
Yes.
put in the side as well?
I mean, this cooktop, it's rather small.
Yes.
Then I think it's more than enough if we use just on the corners.
Yes.
But in the case when the cooktop it's 90 centimeters, then I'm using also one in the middle
Okay.
to support the glass so it doesn't hang.
All right. I'll let you finish with that
Yes.
and come back.
Yep, good. So as soon as we have adjusted the height, we can check it once more. Then we adjust the distance between the worktop and the cooktop. So all around it's the same.
Yeah. And a good distance is like 2-3 millimeters.
It depends. It's different kitchen brands has a different so to say standards, but usually it's like 3 millimeters.
Yes.
Okay, next step is we take a tape. I'm using Tessa blue.
Just a blue.
Yeah, I think this one is the best because it doesn't stretch.
Okay.
So we can keep a straight line. So we tape the worktop.
So it's not stretching. And
It's not stretching. It's keeping the edge of the tape straight.
Yes.
So it's much faster and easier to work with. Sorry for that.
The phone is always ringing on the on this guy.
So and now this is my trick, how I'm doing it. We cover the gap.
You cover the gap.
Yes. And then again we take a blade, we break it so it's fresh and sharp. And then we start in the corner, and then we drive on the edge of the glass. And then we take off, oh sorry, not that end. We take off and then we see exactly just the place where we want to have a silicone.
Erik, that was smart. What about those? I can see some white here.
Yes, that we need to cover as well.
Okay.
Then we just take a small pieces
On the corner.
on the corner. We do like that. So, and now we are ready to put the silicone in.
What do you think when you do the silicone? Is it hard pressure or yeah? What do you think about?
I mean, this is actually nothing special.
What was the top on the?
Yeah, we just cut it so it's like 3-4 millimeters opening.
Yeah.
And we just apply with the. We don't need to be afraid. We apply quite a lot.
Quite a lot, yes. And you keep it close to the gas.
Yeah. I mean, we just cover the cover the gap with silicone.
Yeah. I can see you put quite a lot of silicone on.
Yes, that's very important. So you fill up the gap completely.
Yeah.
And later on, when we press the silicone, we press it a little bit under the glass as well.
Okay.
So,
Super.
next step, we need one of those.
Yeah, what's that?
We can buy them in internet. That's a German product, really hard to get in Sweden, but you can for sure similar stuff existing in Sweden. And we just press the silicone in the gap. So now we need quite a lot of paper, and then we take the edge opposite,
Yes.
and we do it like that now.
I see you have a. Yeah, you're taking that one. Okay.
As soon as we took off almost everything,
Yes.
we're taking the tape off.
Outside tape is going off.
Yeah.
Yes. Hang on. So okay. So outside tape off.
Yes.
Silicone.
And then inside tape off as well.
Okay. Yes.
And then we take our spray. This is a disc medal. Yes.
Yes. Yes, it is.
And then we spray all over.
And the concentration is like.
Yeah, really hard to say, but 1 to 10, something like that. So 1 part of disc medal, 10 parts of water.
Okay.
And then we drive again, same way.
Hang on.
We start in the corner.
Yes.
We press the edge against the glass,
Yeah.
and then we take off what's left over. So we can spray once more. And then we can just double check with the finger if everything is all right. If there is some small imperfection places, we just go again with we can also take that one as I showed you before. That one is a little bit rounded on the edge.
Okay.
So, and then
how do you want it to feel? You feel like...
Yeah, I mean, that's an
interesting question, right?
Yeah, it's very hard to explain, but for sure you don't press. You don't press with the finger. You just need to feel that it's nice and smooth, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. But job is done.
And super. Looks really good.
So we need to wait like at least an hour and a half.
Yes.
Then we can take a Vetex.
Yeah.
Nice and wet, and just wipe it off.
Yeah.
But we need to wait like an hour at least,
Yeah.
so the silicone catch the skin. But
Okay.
Otherwise, that's more or less it.
Yeah. Yes, I think we have everything in place and it's looking good. So I really thank you for the demonstration and the nice job.
Good.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Good luck.